Guys, it's Natalie. So, sorry, I'm in a really giggling mood today. What is that with me? Okay. I think as well as seeing my face so up close, it's been Mercury retrograde, and my other camera kind of has problems with its battery, and so I'm having to use my other phone, and I'm not used to this type of angle, and this is as far as it'll go. What is happening? I'm sorry, you guys. No, I'm not on drugs. Well, I wanted to quickly talk about something that I hope I can get through talking about in a fast manner without you guys clicking off real fast. What I wanted to talk about was totems, and we a lot of times will talk about the totems that help us, and I don't know what is up with me right now, but it's diving deeper into the shadow aspects, and it doesn't mean everybody has to like we're all darting to the dark side. I'm not even saying any of that, but there are crevices within us all that they're coming up. A lot of this is coming up. You could be at a very high vibration and still have, you know, some of that stuff. We're all doing our parts here, you know? So let's not be biased or, you know, racist, in other words, about that type of stuff, and see it in a different way. So when we talk about totems, we have our totems, and I'm going to go into this and do a whole series on different totems. We have our messenger totem, we have our lifelong totem, you know, that stays with us throughout our entire lifetime, and different ways that you can figure out what that is if you don't already know, or just get confirmation. But the totem I wanted to talk about right now that just kind of randomly came up into my awareness was the shadow totem. Now I'll give you guys an example. So my daughter, her birthday's in a few days, and she's going to be 16, and she has been petrified of the moth. She will scream, she will run in the opposite direction, she will smash it if she can. It terrifies her. So I told her, I said, you realize that that is one of your shadow totems, right? And she's like, no, it's not. I hate those things. That's the reason that it's your shadow totem. So depending on, maybe ask yourself, here's a few questions to ask yourself. What animal have you been attacked by throughout your entire life? Is there a specific animal that you know you've been attacked by? In your dream state, have you had any encounters with animals that just petrify and scare you just beyond no doubt? What animal at the very sight makes you really frightened or irritated, uneasy, and what animal just in general do you not care for? What's your least favorite animal, or what's the animal that scares you the most? Now, there's been people who I've encountered who have sat there and went, I don't think I'm afraid of anything. There's always something that we have to assist us here on earth, and that is just one way. So if this way doesn't help you deal with that, then you can find other, you know, ways that help you. But this, for me, is a great tool to finding out, you know, I've got my messenger totems, and messenger totems, by the way, will change over time. So you might have one day and one the next that's different, and sometimes it'll be a bigger animal that's bringing a bigger message to you. at a different time in your life, and then you'll see something just random, you know, just to remind you of something. Maybe it'll be a small ladybug one day, and the next day it'll be a bee, and then the next day you may see a deer, a huge moose, an eagle, a hawk, an owl. Maybe you go to the zoo and you see a tiger, something draws your attention towards it. So those can be messenger totems that you see in every day. And then you've got the shadow totems that we were talking about before. Once you realize what your shadow totem is, and you ask yourself those questions, then you can go to that animal totem and look up the attributes of that animal and be able to apply that to your life. Mine, for instance, for example, would be the shark. When I was a child, I was petrified of the shark. I would have dreams of the shark. I've never seen a shark in my life, in this lifetime, but I am petrified of it. I will see it on TV. There were even times where I was a little kid where I'd be in a swimming pool and petrified. Like, I loved swimming. I was, you know, I'd get my mind off stuff, but a lot of times if it was dark or something and I was in a swimming pool or in the lake, I would have this underlining feeling that, you know, a shark was going to come and just gobble me up. So that kind of just gives you guys an idea, gives you a start. Like I said, we could go into this in so much more detail, but for my channel right now, until I get more subscribers and I'm allowed more to be able to upload for longer periods of time, I just kind of have to skim the surface right now for you guys, and which, you know what, is probably a good thing, because then you guys can go and decide if it's something that you want to do and go out and do your research on it. So trust your intuition, which we all should do. So anyway, I hope that some of that helps you. If you guys want me to do a series on each different totem that we have in our lives, because we have many in different areas, if you guys want me to do a series on that and cover each different animal totem, like, you know, the there's a bunch. I believe there's like 7 or 10. So if you guys want me to do a series on that, just comment below, leave me a message, and let me know if you guys would like to see that. So anyway, and give this a thumbs up too if you did like it, because that way that will help me to know if you guys are enjoying this stuff and what I'm covering. And if there's anything else, like I said, if you want me to cover anything else, any other topics, just list them down below. It can be anything. Yeah, just if you guys, there's something that you're, maybe have a question about, or, you know, you want me to elaborate on something and just give my perspective. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying my perspective. Let me know and I'll do my best. So anyway, and like I was telling people before in the comments, I am a lot more better with my Facebook account than I am with my YouTube right now, with what's going on. So I try to be good with it, but if you guys want to go over there and friend request me on Facebook, it's Anahata. It used to be Anahata Starfire Lion. My real name's Natalie, but if you want to look at, you can find it. It's Anahata Lion, Lyon. So, and Anahata heart chakra, it's down below. But anyway, so Anahata Lion, if you guys want to look me up on Facebook, and you'll be able to get a hold of me a lot easier there. So, hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys!